Alrighty. Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. If you can see my screen, just drop a 111 or something so I know you guys can hear me. All right, loud and clear, amazing. Can you see my screen? Should be good normally. Normally everything should be running properly. Yes. Okay. Good morning. Good. Another beautiful session, another session here on Wednesday, where we're gonna review the price reps from last week, and of course make some new price reps for the new week. Okay. Before we start, of course, let's review everything. What we had from last week, if we had some opportunities, yes or no. So let's start with that, okay? First of all, if people are here new and they don't know what we're doing here, well, it's pretty simple. We are going to use Pricetrap. What is Pricetrap? It's a strategy that is focused on the market structure, okay? So basically what we want to do is we want to find ourselves highs and lows and follow the breakouts of these highs and lows. So for example, if you have an uptrending market, you see the market creating higher highs and higher lows. We want to trap the market between these highs and lows. And once we see that breakout happening, we want to see a retest and react on that direction of the breakout, okay? And that's it. So if we now take a look at what happened here with our price rep from last week, sometimes you will see that I just give one zone, okay? So that I'm not really trapping price, and I'm just giving you an idea of the breakout and retest that I'm looking for. And that's what happened here on AUD USD, all right? We saw the market breaking, retesting, breaking, retesting, breaking. And I thought like, all right, let's see if we can follow up on that breakout and retest and have another retest here to buy this opportunity, okay? Or to buy AUD USD. Like you can see, market was creating higher lows all the time. We reacted here on a retest. So here we have that 1 hour candle engulfing. We have the 30-minute time frame pretty strong rejecting here. And then the 50-minute time frame also showed us an engulfing candle right over here. Okay, so there was an opportunity to react on this, but of course, like you can see, the market just simply didn't respect 7 pip stop. How far did we get? Not even 14 pips, so not even a 1-on-2. But the market just decided to turn around and start dropping. I wouldn't be reacting anymore after this. Why? Because we are attacking structure, and you know what I just said is we're going to follow the breakout. So if we see an uptrending market, for example, here on AUD USD, as long as we keep respecting these higher lows, like you can see here, we can look for buys. But the moment the market decides to break that low, we can see the market turning around. And that's exactly what we have seen here. Okay, now we are in a consolidation, so it's not really nice to look at AUD USD, or not that clean. You could trap this, but I don't like it. Okay, so let's move on. But the price traps, I will do it on the end of the session, of course. The next one, Euro Canadian. This was a beauty, right? I think this is just, yeah, textbook price trap. And look how beautiful the market has been breaking and retesting all the time. Like the first breakout, the retest, the breakout, the retest, the breakout, the retest, the breakout, the retest. It just happened time and time again. So you had so much opportunity on Euro Canadian. So here we are. This was like, I'm gonna show you. This was where we were at the session here. So we got that deeper retest, market engulfed on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame engulfed, 15-minute time frame, also showed us a beautiful morning star here. So yeah, there was so much opportunity to react on Euro Canadian. Such a beautiful textbook price trap with around 25 pips stop. And like you can see, 70 pips first, and then the full potential was almost 87 pips. Okay, so beautiful idea here. Depends a little bit how you reacted. Did you had a 25 pip stop or a 20 or a 15? Depends a little bit what your type of reaction is with these price traps. All right, just so you know, if you are here for the first time, the entry types are different. All right, we have so many different ways to be reacting on our price traps. You can be looking for price action, you can be looking for FIP levels with limits and all these type of stuff. Yeah, the core of the strategy is just to break out and retest, but how you want to react on, that's something you will have to find out for yourself. Okay, especially here on these Wednesday sessions, I'm not going too much in depth. But on my other sessions, like the private ones from Monday till Friday, we go pretty much in depth about how you can be reacting on these price traps. Okay, so second one or next one, Euro JPY. We saw the market rejecting from this support zone. So this wasn't really the full breakout I would be counting or I would be looking for. I always want to get at least a candle closure below my zone. This happened right over here, but basically yeah, we just respected this new low here. Okay, so for me personally, I just left Euro JPY like it was. If you would be looking for some retest or some reactions here after that breakout, you see that the market reacted pretty strong for 3 times. All right, so we had engulfings on every single moment. Every single moment the market came back for that retest. Every single moment the market reacted with some good candlestick patterns where you could potentially find yourself a small sell opportunity. But like you can see, it wasn't really the biggest move. And you know, also, if you zoom out and you see price is uptrending for such a long time and you're looking for sells, you know that you're going against the trend. So you know the risk is a little higher than you should be, or when you are following the trend. Then your risk is, of course, lower because we are just following the direction. Good. That's for Euro JPY. Euro NZD also, if we take a look, like this is Wednesday, 9 o'clock. So we were around this area of price. Market rejected from this zone. It didn't break out, and then it started to go higher again. After that push higher, we broke to the upside, and I think it was Friday or no, Thursday evening. I thought it was Friday evening. Thursday evening, the market came back for the retest, gave you 2 times the engulfing candle. 30-minute time frame showed you beautiful price action, and 15-minute time frame also showed you beautiful price action. And now you could say like, yeah, but don't say to me you had to take profit on this one because I reacted here, my stop loss was here, I got wicked out, and the market took off without me. Possible, definitely possible. But like I say a lot of times, I react, that's the maximum, of course, 2 times on one price trap. So if this was your first reaction and you got wicked out, of course, the market created some new price action. The market created a new opportunity where you could potentially be reacting on this massive rejection that the market has given. If you found yourself an entry here, you had like a stop loss around, let's just say 20, and the market went for, I don't know how much, 80 pips in profit. That's a 1 on 4 risk to reward, right? Beautiful. And then the market, of course, turned around. But that's why we always go for like a first take profit with 1 on 3 risk to reward. And if you want to, you can twin trade and see if the market just follows that uptrend. Okay, that was not the case here when we were looking at Euro NZD. Good. Let's just now delete this and move on. I see a lot of charts coming in. I'm going to go over that in a moment. Let me just cover the rest of our price traps first. For GCAT, where was the session? Tuesday, Wednesday 9. We got this breakout. This was the breakout. You see, higher high. Market came back for the retest. Massive rejection. Engulfing candle in that 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame. Massive engulfing. 15-minute time frame. Beautiful morning star, and look how deep this retest came. So yeah, there was a lot of opportunity here to be reacting. 20 pips, let's just say 20 pips, and oof, it just missed out on the 60 pips. I wouldn't have a 20 pip. For me it would be way lower, but it just missed out on your take profit. If you see these things happening, like one pip or two pips from your take profit and the market decides to create these candlestick patterns and starts to turn around, yeah, it's just better to close out a part of your idea, and of course make sure you're break even, of course. Okay, so good. That's GCAP. If we go further to GJ, for this one, yeah, this one took me twice. For me personally, I took two stop losses on this one because I was looking for this first reaction, second reaction didn't react, but it's a pity one if you see this happening afterwards. This is trading, right? You were looking in the right direction, but you just didn't find the right entry price, okay, or entry point. Can happen, all right? Don't be too harsh on yourself for that. This is trading, you know. So I can say there was a lot of price action here. You could definitely find yourself like two reactions in this area, but the market just decided to turn around at this point. And to be honest, I wasn't even interested anymore when this was happening because we were breaking structure. Okay, so that was basically what I've seen on GJ. Then we have GN. This was a massive, massive price trap. Also, it took a long time to really break out. We broke out Friday midday. Then we came back for the retest with some good price action. First retest didn't really do everything we wanted to see. Second retest gave us the push. But of course, we had a lot of news during this period because we had the CPI yesterday during midday, and that's exactly what you see on certain charts, that we have some massive, massive wicks shooting all the way. All right. So basically, CPI did some nasty things there. Okay. Good. Then we have NZD Canadian, same exact thing. Market just didn't respect here. For me personally, this was a break even, and I wasn't even looking anymore at this chart. But here, yeah, I wouldn't be fully convinced to be reacting on this because we were so low in price. But I would understand if you would have found yourself a second reaction here. Okay, the first week of price trap, it wasn't that exciting. We had some stop losses, we had some take profits. But basically, if you have the good risk management, like you have seen, like for example, GJ, you took two stop losses. We now saw, what was it? I already forgot. NZD Canadian, for example, you took well, for me it was break even, but a third stop loss. But remember, we already saw some take profits with a 1 on 3, 1 on 4 risk to reward. So if your risk management is in place and you have a good risk to reward, those stop losses doesn't even matter. Okay, good. Just give me a moment. Last one, USD Canadian. Look at that. That was beauty. Hello. Yeah, my trading view is blocked. Am I still here? Yeah, okay. I'm still here, but my trading view is, oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So here, USD Canadian, look at that. I don't know if I drew it on the session or after that, but this was the zone I was interested in. Market broke out, came back for the retest, rejected good on that 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame showed you that morning star. 15-minute time frame also beautiful engulfing, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's more of a tweezer bubble. Like I said, it depends on how you react, how your stop loss will be. If you found yourself reaction 15 pips, like you can see, the opportunity was like almost 120 pips. So 1 on 3 risk to reward was definitely possible here on USD Canadian. But a beautiful, beautiful example of a breakout retest here also. Okay, so good. That's it. Let me go through the charts that are in the chat box right now pretty quick. I'm gonna put them in order. Okay. And then we have three from Diego. Let me first start with these ones. So GN, yeah, there you go. Two reactions. Sadly enough, that CPI, I think you took a break even on that one, I suppose. No, take profit. All right, amazing. Amazing. Nice. Personally, I'm always one pip away from break even. Okay, amazing. That's good. That's good. So congrats. Beautiful reaction, by the way. So I just covered this. I'm not gonna do it again, of course. GCAT. Oh, didn't trigger. Just took off without you. I would be paying attention on GCAT. I don't really like what I'm seeing here because yeah, it's dangerous. If I see this happening, I hope your entry is already deleted because it already or almost hit your target zone. which is for me personally a sign to step away from that idea. Okay. Euro AUD. Boom. What is this? Didn't know if I should have closed because of CPI news. What's your opinion? In my opinion, I just make sure I'm protected. I'm gonna put stop losses break even, maybe take out some partials that my risk go lower, and so on and so forth. Okay, so for me personally, do you need to close out during the news? Depends on how you are personally in the charts, to be honest. I personally, I don't really close because that's the moment volume kicks in and usually just go straight to your stop loss or your take profit. And personally, I like that because then I'm done. All right. Even if it's a stop loss, a lot of people, I know when I'm talking to people in real life and I say like, I love it when my stop loss is hit immediately. They are looking like to me like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Excuse my language. What is he saying? And I'm like, yeah, what do you prefer? Being in a trade for like 3 hours and then have a stop loss, or just being in a trade 5 minutes and have a stop loss? I personally, I rather have 5 minutes than 3 hours. All right. So yeah, with news, I just leave it. I just let it do its thing. Okay. But that's personal. If you don't like that, if you wanna play it safe, or play it more safe, you can definitely just close out, set break even, or these kind of stuff, um, for your ideas. All right, this was a break even. Yeah, I think your take profit got missed out, like with one pipette or something. If I see this, um, but of course, if you see this, if you're working and you haven't seen it, of course, it's not possible. If you see this while you are on your charts, you should be taking partials. Okay. Oh, I don't see. All right, true. Hate it when I go to sleep and I wake up, the market didn't move an inch. Yeah, indeed. I just want a notification or stop loss or take profit. Yeah, I know. That's exactly the same way how I look at it. I'd rather have like immediately know where I am than just like being in the trade for a whole day and then have finally a take profit or a stop loss. All right. Euro pound. Well, good luck with Euro pound. To be honest, I really don't like that pair lately, but great reaction. Amazing. I love it. Okay, enjoy the profits. Look at that, guys. This is a person who is every Wednesday on my sessions, and look how it's paying off. If you're really consistent and you are really on the sessions every single week, you will start seeing these things by yourself because okay, there were a few that I shared on my session, but there were also some traits that he just found by himself. Okay, good. So for GN, the second reaction had already broken the 1 hour structure, isn't it? Let me check. Let me check. GN. Good question. Solid question. Yeah, definitely solid question. We have this higher low got broken down. Um, on the 4 hour, it's more clear that this is not the higher low, that this is the point of structure. But 1 hour based, you're 100% correct. Okay. Let me now check these three. Euro Canadian. Look at that. Look at that. And then you have stop loss. But look, one, two, three. Three take profits and then a stop loss. Would you be mad? Would you be like, oh, I have a stop loss? No, you wouldn't be mad, right? Love it. Yeah, indeed. Exactly from GM, what you're saying there. UCAT, yeah, this one, phew. I was also looking at it. I also see Martin is on the Zoom call, or on the session today. He was also reacting on this one. I was like, this is exactly what I mean. Like being in a trade for like I don't know how long. I think it's like 8 hours or something, even more, and then your stop loss get hit. It's like, come on. So I rather, for me personally, I stepped out of it. I just when I saw this spike, for me personally, that was a break even because I had a 1 on 2 risk to reward. Market came back to my break even, and I was so happy that I was out of this trade because look at that. What's that? So ugly. Okay. The swap got you some profits. That's good. That's good. Love it. Um, yeah, it was trash. It was really trash. There you go. There you go. Martin also got out with a break even. That's good. That's good. I told you, bro. It was consolidating like crazy. So you wanna stay away from these kind of charts. Good. Let's move on. First of all, I want to cover the news for today. We have PPI coming at 2:30 and also yeah, 2:30. So 2:30 is a pretty important one. They are also sharing October data. Okay. Interesting. We also have the GDP on pounds, 8 a.m. tomorrow. Unemployment claims, also an important one. Please pay attention here. Bank of England could impact pretty strong here for the pounds. CPI on Canadian, CPI is pretty strong, so you should be looking for that. And then, of course, Wednesday at 8, we also have the CPI on pounds. Okay. For the rest, it's pretty good, pretty solid week. We have some good news events that can push some volume in the charts. And for the rest, it's pretty calm. So I do like what I see for the upcoming days when we talk about news. Okay. So good. Let's go over and see if we have some price traps for today. Let me know in the chat box if you have any ideas or any price traps you're looking for. It's always nice to see you guys trapping the market. I'm doing this for years, so for me, it's a daily thing. It's almost automatic. So if you're here and you see me trapping these charts, and you're like, "Damn, this guy goes fast." This is because I'm trading this strategy for at least 6 years. Okay, you're done for the week. That's amazing. That's the best thing you can have. If it's only Wednesday and you're done, that's just amazing. For me, it wasn't really the best week yet. I haven't had losses, or yeah, I had losses, but in total I'm still in profit. But yeah, it wasn't the most convincing week, to be honest. Gonna come back on Euro JPY here. I don't really like the charts also. We don't really have the most clean structure points. I do see that the JPYs almost are exactly the same. Four. I think I took four trades. I should watch my history, but I'm also a pretty strong indice trader lately, so my trades were more on the indices. By the way, I didn't cover indices. I did give you guys a very, very quick view on the indices. I remember. Yeah, is this the only thing we will have for today? Nah. Okay. Maybe gold. Yeah, I do the same, but the entry technique or the entry way is completely different. Like it can work, but you will see it. If you would go on the indices and you would start analyzing them and backtesting the price action, how we react, how I just showed you with the engulfings and so on and so forth, you would be way too slow for the indices. You have to react pretty fast. I don't really like the charts today, to be honest. Um, it's still the beginning of the year, of course. We are only in the second week of 2026, so please be patient. Don't force too much. 1 minute for indices? Not really, not really. Same time frames. Just another way of reacting. That's GJ. Anyone who has other price traps that I'm missing? Anyone? If we can go lower now, that's an important one. If Euro JPY starts attacking the lows again, you want to adjust your resistance zone to the new wicks, all right? And also be careful with Euro JPY because we are running all-time highs. Okay, so all-time highs are always a difficult moment in the charts. Yeah, we could go for Euro AUD also if we want to. This is a massive price trap, but it is a price trap. It is obvious that the market is stuck in between these zones. You can't ask me. I'm just watching crypto, but I'm asking. So, bro, deliver something. No, no. Just kidding, just kidding. No, 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 no. You're 100% right. Crypto is for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Let me first do this. Po, po, po. AD this is a good breakout retest now, but he's gone. He's gone. Okay, you ready? That will be it. Only four, no, five price traps. So we have the AD JPY, the Euro AD. Phew, till this one breaks out, it will take a while. We have Euro JPY, we have GJ. Almost all the JPY pairs or AUD JPY, Euro JPY, GJ are all the same. And then we have gold. Let's see if we can keep running on gold. It's also all-time high levels, so please be careful for that. All-time high levels are always a little difficult. And these are the indices I shared last week. I know I did it pretty fast. I know. But I did give you some arrows where I was looking for buys or sells. So I was looking for SPX 500, excuse me, for buys. Look at that. Amazing. I was looking for, oh, this was NAS 100, excuse me. This was SPX 500 for buys. Look at that. Even here, beautiful. UK 100 was a difficult one. Went way deeper than expected, but still the buy was there. DE40 was looking for buys here on this resistance level, never came back for the retest. And that was it for the indices. Oh, I also shared this one. Japanese breakout retest. Boom. Look at that. Amazing. Good. So that's it. Let me go over the crypto. Look at that. Look at that. I love it. I love it. This is looking good, to be honest. Finally, some volume. If we take a look what I was looking for Bitcoin, I told you guys we are here in this consolidation zone. We need a breakout to have direction. We didn't really have breakouts yet, but last week I showed you guys that I saw a break of structure on the 4-hour time frame. That I wanted to see the market come back for a retest and then push higher to break that daily structure. Look what we did. We broke finally. It took a long time, but we finally broke that structure. So what we can focus on right now, because we broke that structure, we can focus on an uptrending chart and see some at least a retracement to that resistance zone or back into these demand zones. So this could be a good zone for the market to go to and then see the next push higher to get finally in this daily supply. This will be interesting the moment we are back in this zone because of course if we are here, we are basically on that daily supply that could potentially act as a lower high, okay? So that the market can go lower from that point. But this is, again, more of crystal ball theory. I'm more a person who follows up day by day and really like watch every daily candle and see what the next move can be. So this is now my focus. This supply zone, this will be the focus once the market is there, okay? For the dominance, we are still consolidating. It's beautiful to see that this retest did happen. I've put this chart so long, and we beautifully retested it, so that's good. We can still go a little higher, but I don't believe that. I think we will start seeing the dominance drop on Bitcoin. And for Ethereum, of course, we have exactly the same thing. If you see Bitcoin move, of course, Ethereum is following. Like I said, here, same thing. We broke that 4-hour structure. We came back for that retest, and then we saw that beautiful push. By the way, I also said it on my session yesterday. It's not because I'm only giving long-term ideas or long-term visions on crypto, on Ethereum, that you cannot find yourself some intraday charts. Like, for example, look at that. You knew I was looking for this chart. You knew I was looking for a buy here. So what you could do is simply use these resistance zones. Let me just do it quick. Here we go. Wait for the breakout, wait for the retest, and buy. Yeah, right now. But I'm not really a fan of these ideas, to be honest. They are very good. Don't misunderstand me. But I rather follow the forex ideas than I just follow the crypto ideas. And yeah, I'm not sure what he is looking for the buys. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I do understand the buys. If he just bought here pretty high in price, to be honest. You always want to ask yourself, am I buying high or am I buying low? In my opinion, here you're buying high. I want to buy low. I want to be here, not here. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, of course, you will see that all the other altcoins have done exactly the same thing because we have seen such a strong crypto yesterday. It's nice to see some volume kicking in because it's really like getting us to sleep these cryptos lately. But we see finally some movements. Okay, so here also on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, we have a beautiful breakout retest. Now we have to look if we can finally break some structure here on that daily time frame. We broke this one, so breakout retest has happened. So now we can focus on this high and see if we can break above that. Believe me, if this chart really gets the power, Ethereum is going insane. Like, if you have seen this move, this is what happened with Ethereum. So imagine that Ethereum Bitcoin can finally find strength and creates another move like this. I'm looking for targets around this area of price. Imagine what this will do to the altcoins or the Ethereum charts. All right. So this is also a focus I'm looking for when it comes down to crypto. Okay. Um, I think I covered everything, right? Maybe I can show you what I would be looking for the indices. Pretty quick. US 30 is a hard one, but I would be looking for sells. Still in between the zones, so I would be looking for breakouts first. SPX is ugly. UK 100 is breaking, so maybe if we can get a proper retest, we can buy this. DE40 is still in between the zones. And yeah, this was sadly enough, I already missed this one. But buys were beautiful here. With price trap, with the indices, basically it's pretty it's hard to explain. I'm still working on it, to be honest. I'm still like fine-tuning it. But usually I'm always looking in the New York session to be reacting. That's maybe one tip I can give you. All the rest I will have to wait for with that until it's also on point for myself. All right. It is already pretty strong, but I want to have like these clean rules. Like you guys, yeah, you should know that if I create something, I want to have like clear rules, step by step, easy to follow. These are the things I'm always looking for, and at this point, I'm not there yet. So the only thing I'm saying is like the indices from the US. I'm reacting between 2 and 5. Yeah, do you use a software to backtest that or just TradingView Recap? Just TradingView Recap, to be honest. Because how do I explain it? If you let a robot backtest your strategy, um, in my opinion, you cannot, how do I say it properly? In my opinion, you cannot trust these results from your backtesting if you put it into a bot because it's just a bot without thoughts, without emotions, without, yeah, you, you know? So, okay, the technicals will be backtested, but you will be looking, sometimes you will be looking at some different things. Than your robot will be doing, you know? So I personally always prefer to backtest yourself, and you have different ways of backtesting. I will close out the session with that. That's maybe a good thing to share with you guys. Oh no, not necessarily. No, I do have an own indicator built on the price trap way of trading. That's something you could be using in your backtesting, but this is not a Euro NZD for sell. 1 hour. You're looking for this breakout retest here. Of course, you already have this breakout retest, so basically a reaction on top of these highs could be good. Is this what you're looking for? Already gone in my opinion. Yeah, indeed. That's what exactly what I just said. You should be in on these highs here. Yeah, this massive engulfing. If you can find yourself, let me check this 5 minute time frame. If you can find yourself a reaction in between the zone, you're still high in price. So this could be good. But if the market decides to just drop without you and take off, it is what it is. Let the market move. Okay. But this would be the zone that you can maybe find yourself a new reaction. Okay. Yeah, I see. I see this 3 hour candle. But basically, if you take a look here, we have the morning star on the 1 hour, the 30-minute time frame engulfing, the 50-minute time frame also showing you the three black soldiers here. So basically, this high here would be the reaction, and I think it would end up break even. Okay. I already got stopped out. There you go. There you go. Exactly. So good. You have three different ways of backtesting. You have the first way of backtesting while you just zoom out the chart and look at structure, right? Like highs, lows. You really just go through the charts and you start marking up all the highs and the lows without using a replay mode or that kind of stuff. So that's the first way of backtesting. Like just go in the charts and enjoy. Second way of backtesting is forward testing. And that's simply trapping the markets. If you're pretty new in the beginning, I did this a lot, is like trapping the markets, not necessarily trading on your MetaTrader 4, but like backtesting in the future. Like you trap it and then you look at the day after, or you can really like how do I say it properly? I cannot find my words this morning. um yeah, forward testing is just simply you trap it and then you see what the next day what happened with the charts, or you can just follow it up while it's happening. And then you have the third one, and the third one is simply replaying on random days. All right, I always do like select the date. You can also do random normally, but my zoom bar is in the way. There we go. So random bar, boom, he just gives you a random bar and you can start using the price traps. You see, you don't have a lot of structure, so you let the market do its thing. All right, we are creating structure. So right now you can basically just put a low and a high on there. And then you simply wait for the market to break out and to retest and so on and so forth. All right. So that's basically what you would be looking for, or what you would be doing while you are backtesting your price trap strategy. Okay. And that's it. I'm going to leave it for today. We had some interesting charts, some interesting topics to discuss. We don't have a lot of price traps, but that's not a big problem. We're only in the second week of January, so don't worry about it. We have time, okay? So 5 price traps for today, beautiful crypto charts, and I'm gonna end up with that. So I want to wish you all a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. We see each other next week, of course, for a new price trap session. I'm gonna review everything I did today, of course, like always. I always leave my charts like I made them on the session. All right. I use another layout on my other sessions, and for me personally, so I have everything exactly like I shared it, so I can review it exactly like I shared it. Okay. So thank you all for being here. I wish you the best, and we see each other back next week, Wednesday, 8:30 for a brand new session. All right. See you very soon. Ciao, ciao.